My name is Sibam Tongana. I hail from the gorgeous Cape Town in South Africa. Welcome to Let's Cook That Book. And we are cooking from my cookbook called Welcome to My Table. All right, I'm going to start off with these gorgeous chicken wings, which my children love. They're super easy to make. In fact, they often help me in the kitchen when I make them. All right, so I need a few ingredients to make my sauce, and one of my favorite, my absolute favorite flavors in the kitchen is the Asian cuisine. It has taken over my life completely. If you were to go inside my pantry, you'll see soy sauce. In my fridge, there's always garlic and ginger and all the other condiments that come from the East. So that's what inspired this recipe. Okay, and the first thing I need is obviously the meat, which is the chicken wings. And to that, I make a gorgeous sauce made of barbecue sauce. Make sure you get a nice hickory smoked one for the flavor. And I add some sweet chili sauce, some soy sauce. These are condiments that everybody usually have in their pantry, so it's fairly easy to make. So I'm going to mix that. Something which is optional is adding a little bit of sesame oil, but this is completely optional. You don't have to. All right, let's close that. Mix that up. What I like to do is to then season my chicken wings slightly with some smoked salt. And then also to go with the Asian flair is to add some ginger, which is finely grated with a microplane. And it's really important to use a microplane instead of a grater because the microplane gets that juices out, which is what you're looking for. All right. Next, we've got some garlic, which is crushed. Garlic and ginger, in my opinion, is a match made in heaven. All right, now I'm just going to toss that around. Make sure it coats my chicken. I'm gonna get in there and work it with my hands. I did wash them earlier on, by the way. As they say in the kitchen, the hands are a chef's best friend. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to pour the sauce over this. And what I like about this marinade is that it does a double duty. It's a marinade, and this can marinate for about half an hour if you've got time, but if you do not have time, it's completely fine. You pour everything together, the wings and its sauce, and then it acts as a cook in sauce, which then becomes a tiny bit of sauce that you can dip your wings in. All right, so these are nicely coated. I'm going to wipe my hands. All right, my hands are clean. Now it's a matter of placing everything in my griddle pan, rather roasting pan. So using the tongs, just going to place them in a single layer, ready for roasting. Looks like I'm only going to need the one roasting pan, which is a lid. How awesome is this? It's a lid and it can also go on a stove top. I think it's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna pour my sauce over it. There we go. Let's just distribute it evenly. And that's it. Now the oven is going to do the work for me. I'm going to roast these for about 20 to 25 minutes until they're nicely charred. Now, the timing is completely dependent on how big or small your chicken wings are. These guys look slightly bigger, so they need slightly more cooking time. So you need to use your cooking intuition. All right? These look amazing, and I wish you could smell them because it has filled the kitchen with such an amazing smell. All right, now I'm going to plate them. So I've got my tongs. I did turn the wings halfway through so that they're nice and golden on each side. I'm just going to place them all around, just like that. They look gorgeous. Nice and sticky is what you're looking for, and extremely delicious. Okay, now I'm going to garnish with a little bit of coriander, which I'm going to place on the side, just like that. When it comes to garnishing, I don't garnish the entire plate. I just have one on the side, a little bit there, a little bit there. Got some coriander. I've got some lime. I just want to show you how I cut the lime. So I cut it into 6 instead of 4. So I cut it right at the center, and then with each half, I cut it into 3 segments, just like that. So I'm going to place these all around. Can you already see the golden brown of the chicken, the bright green of the lime really goes well together. It really pops the chicken. And that's enough. I also have some spring onion, which I cut into very thin strips earlier on, and place them into cold water, icy cold water. And what that does is that it curls. Look at this. It curls the spring onion. So right around, we're just making pretty. Last but not least, and this is optional, I've got some pea shoots, and I'm gonna dot them all around. These are nice because they give a slight crunch. A little bit more, and I'm only looking for the green bit. The green bit, right all around. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Gorgeous, tasty Asian chicken wings in a flash. This is Sivam Tongana. It has been a pleasure being with you today.